So we hear this guy talking about movies almost every day that we're here, so it's inevitable that you know, he have his own segment, I think, and talk about movies that are out and the ones that are going to come out.
That's right. So it's the debut series, the debut of the series of Eric Marchen's film fan.
We'll come up with a name later.
Segment. And how are you, Eric?
I'm doing good.
And welcome
Thank
to
you.
this side of the camera.
Yeah.
Normally, he's actually playing around with our audio sounds,
That's right.
So what's going to happen to our audio? Is it going to be all? Is it going to be?
Can we hear you right now?
I hope so.
Are the mics up? Good.
Coolio.
Now let's talk movies. So
Yeah.
so you're a real passionate about
Yes,
films,
I
aren't you?
absolutely am. Yes.
Yeah. So what films are we talking about today? The big
Well,
ones.
today I'll be reviewing The Departed, Babel, and one of the most controversial films of the year, Borat.
So where do we begin?
Well, we'll start with The Departed.
Okay, let's talk.
All right. Well, The Departed is a Martin Scorsese film. It's in the style of a genre flick. It's a remake of a Japanese movie, Infernal Affairs,
Okay.
and it stars
some
Jack
footage.
Nicholson, Matt Damon, Leonardo DiCaprio, and it's about
Nice.
the Boston State Police infiltrating an Irish mafia.
Wow. All-star cast, bro.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It also has Mark Wahlberg, Martin Sheen, Alec Baldwin.
Whoa! Why haven't I? I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just.
I've been
not
wanting to see
cool.
this movie for a while, but I haven't gotten a chance
It's
to.
probably the best film of the year that I've seen so far.
Yeah.
The direction is beyond superb. It's Martin Scorsese. I mean, if you've seen Goodfellas and Casino, it's
Yeah.
right up there. Also, the writing is well done.
Yeah.
And it's just...
We talking Oscar?
Yeah.
And
definitely.
What a
And-
star cast. I mean.
And you think you've seen Jack Nicholson as a villain before, you know, like Batman and the Witches of Eastwick. Well, this isn't his charming, you know, whimsical kind of villain. It's his, you know, scumbag, villainous role that I think he plays quite well.
Really? So
Great.
I know what I'm doing this weekend.
You're going to see Babel, which is our next movie.
Okay, let's talk Babel.
All right, well, Babel is the third in a trilogy.
Yeah.
Is the third in a trilogy of the Death series, which Alejandro González Iñárritu directed and Guillermo A. Gariati also wrote. And it takes place in three continents and 4 countries, and it has an all-star cast as well, mostly international actors, but Brad Pitt and Cate Blanchett are probably the most well-known. And it's probably one of the most darkest films. I mean, the director has also done 21 Grams and Amoros Perros, and with this movie, people are going to complain that it's a little bit like Crash or Syriana in the sense that they're interconnecting stories, but at the same time, they're sort of it's like a jigsaw puzzle, and the characters are well written. It goes back and forth, so it's kind of confusing, but you have to watch the last.
Is it like a Quentin Tarantino feel?
Sort of, yeah. You know what, like Pulp Fiction in that sense, yeah. And it goes back and forth, and once you see about the last 10 minutes of the movie, it all makes sense, and it's quite a well-done film, and Brad Pitt probably gives his best performance as an actor.
You're kidding me. Wow, another one. I'm going to spend the weekend in the movies. Tell me, what about the rating, though?
The rating here is probably 14A, but in the States it's rated R.
Really?
Yeah.
So
most
we're more
movies in the
lenient here?
States. Yeah, most movies in the States are rated R anyway.
Fascinating.
No doubt.
All right. Okay, so, and here we have 4.5 stars. I
Yeah.
saw.
What
definitely
about one of the most controversial, as you said right now, Borat?
Well, Borat. Well, that's
You wanted to see
The
that
difference,
last
I think,
night.
personally speaking, I think the difference between myself and Borat is the fact that he's making a lot more money.
So
And those
and
people
getting
that know me,
arrested
I
more
know.
often as well.
And he got arrested how many times, you were saying?
91 times during the filming of the movie. It's
Wow.
based on Sacha Baron Cohen's TV show, The Ali G Show.
Yeah.
And it's shot in a very handheld kind of camera way.
See, I used to have one of those. That's great.
And
Eric, do you have one of those?
No, I don't. I don't.
Liar.
What's it all about, though? What's the storyline?
Well, the story, it's a cross between something like The Daily Show with Jon Stewart with Jackass. This reporter from Kazakhstan goes to America to learn about America and what makes it great. And at the same time, he interviews people, he alienates them. It's all pretty much improvised, and at the same time, it's just you have to see the movie because it's extremely offensive, raunchy. It's one of the best performances of the year, I think, by Mr. Cohen, and He doesn't even
Beautiful.
speak Kazakhstan. He speaks Hebrew with a Russian accent and some Polish.
And you give it a 4.5 star?
Yeah, it's one of the best films of the
And
year.
some Polish. There's something to be proud of.
No,
for
there's
me.
no Oscar, I think, with Borat.
Well, actually, some people are saying that he has a chance of getting the actor in a leading role nomination, or at least a screenplay nomination.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Eric, this is fascinating. Of the three, though, if I had to choose this weekend, what am I going to see?
I'd probably pick The Departed or
Yeah.
Borat.
Okay, gotcha. 30 seconds left to the end of the.
I'm gonna
to the end
pick
of the show.
Babel.
Really?
I'm gonna
well,
go
you know
against the
what?
grain.
It's been a pleasure, and I can't wait to see you again. Maybe is this going to be a weekly thing? Are you
I
going to
hope
be
so.
coming on all the week, every week? Well,
Great.
I can't wait. It's been great, and that's that. We're going
That's
to
it.
a break.